Okay, I'm going to teach you how to listen the 4 elements in your body. Okay, so please sit properly on your chair. Sit straight. We will first listen the earth element. According to the sequence, earth element has solidity, solid as characteristic. So you can start with the head hair. Please use your hand to touch your head hair. Feel the hardness. Hardness. And remember, important is memorize that hardness. Head hair, hardness. Mentally you say, head hair, hardness. Because by mentally say, it also prevent the mind from wandering. So head hair, hardness. Body hair, hardness. Nail hardness is very strong. Please touch your nail. Touch it. Touch fingernails. Can you feel the hardness? And then remember that sensation of hardness. Hardness. Then the toes, the nail of feel the hardness. Then go to teeth. Bite the teeth. Bite both teeth, upper teeth and lower teeth. Bite it. Can you feel the hardness? Then remember that hardness. How do you feel the hardness? Memorize the hardness. Because if we don't memorize that hardness, we cannot bite the teeth throughout the sitting, right? So once we bite the teeth, we feel the hardness, we memorize it, then we will use the mind to feel the hardness instead of physical hardness. So bite the teeth, feel the hardness. Head hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin. Okay, now go to skin. Skin is throughout the whole body. So you can start from the face skin, the skin on the head. Then move down. Either softness, hardness will do. Softness is also earth element. So you feel the softness is also earth element. Depend on individual, you can feel softness or hardness. So you move, feel the softness. If you cannot feel, use your hand to touch first. For the beginners, you can use your physical hand to touch your face, the skin. The skin on the face, then softness or hardness. Then move down to the neck, feel the softness and softness on the neck. And go to the upper shoulder, the skin of upper shoulder. Go to your arm. Feel the softness of the skin. Your hand, both hands. Then your chest. From your chest, front chest, feel the either softness or hardness of the skin. Gradually move down. The back, at the back, the skin of the back. Then move down again to the buttock or the stomach, the skin, softness of the skin of the stomach. If you cannot feel, then you use your hand to touch. Once you touch the softness, touch softly, it becomes soft. You touch hard, it becomes hardness. Touch softly, then remember that sensation. Important is memorize that sensation. Then move down to your thigh. Feel the softness of the thigh. Mentally say softness can help you to feel the softness more clearly. Mentally say helps. softness, softness. And move down to the leg. Either softness or hardness will do. Okay, now we go to head, hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin, flesh. Flesh is below the skin. So you touch your flesh, you touch the hand, the flesh of the hand, or you touch the cheek, start from the head, the cheek, the muscle, the flesh. You touch it softly, it becomes soft. You touch very hard, it becomes hard. So you can flesh soft. And then the flesh on the neck. So what you feel the softness on the skin, now in the same way you go to the flesh, then slowly move down from the neck, move down to the upper chest, arm. Mentally say flesh, soft, or hard, up to you. Which one you decide to choose, or which one you feel. You feel soft, then you say soft. If you feel hard, then you say hard. And move down to the abdomen, the flesh, softness, softness. Softness. Go down to the bottom, the buttock. Buttock you touch, you feel hardness. Then you, if you feel hardness, then mentally you say hardness. Then move down to the thigh. Feel the muscles softness, or the flesh softness. Then go down to the feet. Gradually go down. Okay, so then go to bone. Bone is very on the whole skeleton in the body. There is hardness very clear. You start with the skull. You touch your skull, use your hand, touch your skull. Everybody will feel the hardness, right? Hardness. Then remember that hardness. Hardness, skull, touch it with your hand, hardness, skull, hardness, or heart. Then move down. Once you understand the hardness of your skull, move down your attention to the neck bone. Neck bone is hard. You can use your physical hand to touch first. Then the bone of shoulder. Hardness. Then the spine go down. Follow the spine, go down spine. Hardness. Then the arm bone. Then the front chest. Feel the hardness of the bone. Then going down again to the buttock there. Feel the hardness. Then go down to the thigh bone. For beginners, you can use your hand to touch and to feel it. Then the knee. Then move down again to the leg. Into both feet. Feel the bone of feet. Okay, so that much you experience. There are 20 parts of the organ in the body. I'm not going one by one, not enough time. Huh? I just introduce you how to discern the earth element in the body. Now we'll try to go to water element. First, there are 12 parts of the water element in the body, but we are not going one by one. I will pick few and you experience yourself. First, tears. So we have to use our memory. When we are tearing, we cry. When we are tearing, then the tear flow down. So you imagine, tearing, then the water flow down. You have to use a lot of imagination. This one, through your past experience, you try to recall your experience. So then mentally you say tear flowing. Then another example that can let you feel flowing very clearly is saliva. Now please imagine you are eating lemon or pineapple, or you see somebody eating lemon and pineapple. Imagine you see somebody eating pineapple, or you yourself eating pineapple, and you will feel the saliva flow in the mouth. Please feel it. I can feel very easily. Even want to swallow your saliva. So feel the saliva flowing. By imagine you are eating pineapple. Then you blood flowing. Imagine blood flowing. Blood flowing throughout the body. So for this blood flowing, you should do it throughout the body, not only one part. Then sweat. Imagine when you do exercise, you are sweating. So that sweat come out from your forehead, from your neck, and from your back, from your leg, and so on. Try to memorize, recall when you are sweating. Then mentally you say sweat, flowing, sweating or flowing. Water element is a little bit difficult to discern. Unlike earth element and fire, very easy. water element is a bit difficult. Okay, then you can see imagine the urinating. When we go to washroom, urinating, try to imagine that urine flowing. If now you cannot see, after the class, when you go to washroom, when you go to washroom, try to see how it feels, the urine flowing. Okay, so in order to understand the water element, you have to understand two parts. One is flowing, another is cohesion. Cohesion is also part of the water element. So how to feel the cohesion? I will teach you one very easy way. You see the skin, below the skin is flesh. Below the skin, you can find flesh and sinew. So skin, flesh, and sinew are bind together, cohere together. We call bind together. Even you cannot see inside, but have you ever seen the skin and the flesh of the chicken, right? So when you see the outer skin, then bind with the flesh and the sinew inside or under the skin, this binding together is called water element. Try to feel that. You can start with your face, head. First you listen the skin, then the skin bind together with the flesh and sinew inside or out below the skin. Feel that binding together or cohesion. That to me is very easy to discern. That's one way you can feel the cohesion. Otherwise, it's very difficult to understand water element. Then move down. After from face, feel the cohesion, the skin, sinew, and flesh bind together. Move down to the neck, to the shoulder. Feel the binding force. Or feel the cohesion or tightness. Tightness is also like cohesion. Mentally, if you mentally feel the binding together, it will make it real, because mind can produce matter. We call consciousness matter originated from consciousness. So mind can create the new matter in the body. So you think water element binding together, then you really can feel the water element in the body. This is the power of the mind. Move down from the hand, move down to the hand. Feel the cohesion. Move now again to the front chest, to the chest, to the abdomen, to the back. Feel the skin, sinew, and the flesh bind together, which is water element. Then move to the lower part of the body. Even you cannot feel the water element, is okay, because water element is very difficult to discern. And some more, this is the first try. First try is always difficult. Okay, now finish with water element, we go to the fire element. Fire element is very easy. You'll find any spot in the body which you feel hot or cold. Let's say you start with the stomach, you feel the hot, or the back, and you feel hot. Then start from there. Heat. Then you say heat, or fire, or heat, heat. Then move down. Remember that heat. Then move down your attention. Move down, your attention move down to the lower part of the body. Move down, heat, heat. Remember, consciousness can create fire element in the body. Huh? If you say heat, heat, the body will become hotter and hotter. This is called Chitta Rupa, mind create, or matter created by mind. So fire, fire, or heat, heat. Then move down from the stomach down to the lower part of the body. Cold also. If you feel cold, it's also fire element. Then when you move down to the lower part, then you start over again from top of the head. Feel the hot, feel the heat inside or outside. Then move down from top of the head. Then go down, hot, hot, heat, heat. Go down to the shoulder, to the hand, chest, back. Then to lower part of the body, gradually down to the feet. Heat element is very easy to discern. The last one, wind element. So wind element, you can feel, you can breathe in and breathe out first. Breathe in, you feel the air going in. Breathe out, you feel the air coming out. These are the wind element. So you please breathe in louder for a few times to feel the air, to feel the wind element. When you breathe loudly, you also can feel your chest expanding, right? Expanding, contracting. So this expanding and contracting is also wind element. So feel going down. Please move your attention down to the chest and feel the expanding and contracting of the chest. Then move down to the stomach. When you breathe in and out, the stomach also rising and falling. Rising and falling is also pushed by the wind. Any movement in the body is called wind element. Any movement in the body is called wind element. So rising, falling of the stomach. Then gradually you extend your knowledge to the lower part of the body. Wind, by remembering the wind, then you extend your knowledge, go to the lower part of the body and feel the wind element of movement or motion. Okay, the last one of the wind is supporting. You got to understand both. One is motion, another one is supporting. In order to feel the supporting, you try to bend your body forward first. Bend forward and make your body crooked. Then after you sit straight, sit very straight, very, very straight. Then when you sit straight, try to feel the wind support the body so the body does not bend forward or backward. So body sit very straight and body does not collapse. That being able to sit very straight is being supported by the wind element. So feel the supporting force of that wind element. No need to move, don't move at all. Feel the supporting element or supporting force of the wind element. They support the body to be very straight. Okay, There is the wind element. Okay,